Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's a sharp pass. He's found a way through.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vinicius Junior.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can... Vinicius Junior!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And no, he's seen through all of that. Over to the left. Bentancur. Good, strong midfield running here. Havertz. Van Dijk. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Yamal. In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's come to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Messi running with the ball. Great ball if he can get there. That is a brilliant interception. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that has left him in a heap. Bellingham goes steaming forward. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Shot, surely! And for a moment, time stood still. Nantes with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Nuno Mendes. Big header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's a little off target. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe! Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Piqué is very much of the none-shall pass school of defending. He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham to take it as usual. They've played it short. Gets a good foot in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Knocks it into space. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Madrid have a free kick. Van Dijk. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, just skips past his man. And he's being shifted off it. Foden. Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. And the shot! Goal! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up.
He's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? So much time and space here. He slings it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Rice. Out towards the flank. Beckham. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is lovely. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pinches it off him. Now it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Nantes needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered.
There's the shot! Havertz with the clearance. Still just a single goal between the sides. Bentancur. Passing is crisp and sharp. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous.
Nantes really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's in a great position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Messi. And he's running through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Van Dijk has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical.
David Beckham, an individual masterpiece. He's got himself an absolute peach. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Nantes grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should...
And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
And he's managed to get free, looking for the run. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Lovely feet. Played back in. Rijkaard gets flagged offside. There could be trouble here. Shoots! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Nicely weighted ball. Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Foden. Great vision. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. There's the crossfield ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Foden. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Nantes have the chance to go the other way. And it's made its way to him. Well, there's the clearance. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played out to the left flank.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Played towards the front line. Out to the left it goes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. Oh, that is a bit special. And that's it. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of you.
Madrid have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital. A bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. And as you can see, we've already started here. Madrid cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Played back in. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a shot! Yes, it's in! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution for Algeria, number 18.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And that has left him in a heap. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Foden has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Dybala. And he's running through. Dybala! And he nearly went all the way.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Mbappe. He's going for goal! It's bounced back off the post. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Foden. Oh, just skips past his... And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's going right the way across. Now it's Hazard. Serginho. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Messi. Plays it across. Big chance! And it's Messi. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Rice. Mbappe. Dybala. Is there any... And he's following up! He has done it! Right back in the game! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 27 minutes is number 21.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Can he latch on to this? Great chance! Ronaldo! Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold tries to play it through. Dybala. Bullish header! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Algeria really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Alexander-Arnold. Brilliantly cut out. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foden. And it's Bentancur. Bentancur goes steaming forward. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
There will be 3 minutes.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. And this is Messi. Mbappe shoots! Another big chance that gets away.
Algeria really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
This possibly the last play of the half. And here's Dybala. Baturina. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Madrid are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pavard. Bentancur. Looking for options for movement. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Havertz. Looking for the run. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid have their second corner now. Algeria have the chance to go the other way. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Chance! They've done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he thumps it clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. Dybala receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold. And that's a good ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had it taken off him. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Dybala. Bentancur. Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And he welcomes it in. There's the... Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Messi is flagged offside. Rice. Can he get it through? Back into the middle. He's being urged to... Can he finish? He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Goes for a shot! He's scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Algeria playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Dybala is onto it in a flash. Now, can they get him away? On the through ball. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! No, that's just wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Havertz knocks it into space and claimed it back swiftly. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's played through for him. Cristiano Ronaldo is Mbappe! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, played right into his path. And tries a shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Could move up a gear here. Bentancur. Havertz.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi gets flagged offside. Decent progress down the left. Threads one in. He's on it. Can he get away? That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
6 added minutes.
That's really well manoeuvred. Hazard. He's picked his way through. It's Hazard! No, it's wide. Hazard. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Dybala! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Just eases him off the ball. He's found the way through. Rice. It's a promising position. And this is Ronaldo. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid are going up, and now they can dream.
With the father of
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Alexander-Arnold. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Here. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Bentancur. Bentancur! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Bastoni is the guilty party there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Costa Curta. Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Serginho. And here's the chance to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Not the most convincing of passes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has been cut short. Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, great run, magical! Serginho gets into some space. And that has been clubbed away. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Havertz. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now there's a... He's having a shot! And he's done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
And Messi! Now it's Neymar. Boca Juniors are looking to break at pace, looking for options for movement. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Chance, surely! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Foden. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Oh, sweet feet. Good ball, good take. Rijkaard. He's going for goal. Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And another try.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Bastoni. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and...
Messi! And a terrific... Oh, terrible mistake. Chance! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, this looks sharp. Boca Juniors do have a chance to counter here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Foden. Decent chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Foden really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
It's Maradona! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Pavard, just about up to the hour now. Rice, can he get on the end of this? Played back in. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And we have our very first corner.
Cambio de jugadores.
And it's been taken short. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Neymar receives it in a good position here. Shot could be on. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bale goes short. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Havertz. Now it's Havertz. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. And claimed it back swiftly. Pavard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Little pass back, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, super! Foden! And again the keeper stands strong. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is very well defended. Tries to pass it through. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Pinged towards the front line. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Foden, looking to play him in. Haaland.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Messi. He is through here. Can he finish? Musiala. And the counter is on. Now it's Bale. Now it's Musiala. Musiala stood his ground strongly. Foden. And here's Neymar. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's not an especially good pass, that. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Van Dijk gets a foot in here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, super find. Pavard with the slide tackle there. Foden.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Boca Juniors can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Lovely pass, but shot a goal! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they...